What's up, guys? CryptoSavy here. Hope everybody's having a fabulous Sunday. It is Sunday. We will be doing our free t-shirt giveaway at the end of the video, so definitely stick around and check that out. You can also enter to win next week's free t-shirt by clicking the subscribe button in the lower right hand side of the screen. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Smash the likes, and you must leave a comment. We pick random comments to pick the winner. Let's get on with the video. Alright guys, as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. The disclaimer is scrolling on the bottom of the screen, and we're going to start out by looking at the news. And right now the news is Bitcoin price slides 72 to 72,000. Is 8,000 still possible? As Bitcoin suddenly bounces, well, party is over, slips to 7,400, making 6,000. Yeah, it's all negative. We look at the crypto and fear index. We're at 25, which is extreme fear. We dropped 13 points from yesterday, so obviously the market's looking bearish now, but we're going to take a look at what I believe is going on. We'll take a look at, but first of all, I want to remind you guys, my wife's webpage, inkyourimage.com, definitely check it out. She's got a bunch of t-shirts, hats, coffee mugs, beer koozies. You can put anything on these. You don't have to pick what's chosen here. You could do like family pictures, whatever. We had a guy the other day send in his daughter's drawing to put on a coffee mug. So she can do pretty much anything you want. We also do hoodies and keychains too. But all you got to do is hit her up in the contact. So anyways, looking at the weekly, this is the BLX chart. It has not updated yet, but what I've been talking about is this 55 EMA here, which we got rejected on. I do believe if we don't close tonight's daily candle or the weekly candle above this 7,900 range, we'll most likely remain bearish here, at least in the medium term. And I'll show you why. If we look over here, as you can see, we never opened and closed a candle under the 55 EMA, so we remained above it, and you can see our bull market continued there. But every time we open and close a weekly candle above or below it, we remain bearish. So that is why I believe we need to close above 7,900 tonight for the weekly close. If not, it could be looking pretty bearish. And if we look at the RSI, it does look like we want to pop up out of this falling wedge here. That'll be interesting if we do break this tonight. That would most likely be breaking that 7,900 also. But we are going to look at what is going on. We'll start off here in the monthly. Looking at the monthly on Bitcoin, I still look at this as a bull flag. Obviously, it is possible that we come down and test this bottom trend again, which would be around the 5,500 range, depending on where we hit it. But if we look here at this formation, the volume's still declining. We are still in this formation, which I believe to be a bull flag. I could be wrong, guys. Let's look at the weekly now. If we throw the weekly up here, as you can see, I have the trend lines drawn here for the bull flag, which we are respecting. We did get a nice bounce off of it here. I do also have this dotted line drawn in here that could be, this is just a clone of the top line. And if we came down to touch this again, that would confirm this as a falling channel. But we would have to break this trend line first. So until that happens, I'm not too worried about it. And if you can see here, I have this red support line drawn in here, which we have gotten support off of back here. And we're getting support off it now. We did break through last December, and you guys all know what happened then. Or actually, that was November. But let's look at the daily. And we'll take a look at what I believe is going on now. I'm going to zoom in and take a look at this. People are talking about this as a falling wedge. I'm not so sure I believe that's a falling wedge yet. But the measured move off of that, guys, and we'll look at it in the 4-hour too, but the measured move off that gets us to around that 65.80 range. Again, we could also come down, retest this bottom of this, the bull flag, which would be around 6,400. So that is possible. But let's go into the RSI on the daily real quick. And as you can see, I have this top resistance line, this white bottom support line, which we have been remaining within. We also had the falling channel here that we popped out of, came back down into, and now we remain above it again. Let's look at the 4 hour. And on the 4 hour, we could be coming down to retest the top of this falling broadening wedge, which is possible, guys, for the bearish case. And I'm going to take a look at what those targets would be. Let's get in here. If you can see the rising channel I have here in the yellow, which we dropped down out of, came back up and got resistance here. We got resistance around the 74, 75, 74, 80 range. If we pop back up in here, this will invalidate my lower calls, and then we'll be looking at our higher targets again at the 8,000 to 8,100. Also want to point out that I was looking at this as a bull flag, and that's what gave me the $8,000 mark here, which is old support, come new resistance. I do want to point out, here is that falling, if we look at the orange line here, that's the rising wedge. And the measured move off that rising wedge, guys, is measuring right here as the widest point of the two touches. And that gets us down to about the 6,900 range. That would be the first point of support I would look at. But that's looking at it as a wedge. And I'm looking at this more as a rising channel here, guys. And the measured move of the break of that is the width of the channel to where we broke down here. That's around the 66.45 range. That's where I believe we're most likely headed. Again, this is just my opinion. But I do believe if we hit here, we will get a very nice bounce. Let's see what happens. But that's what I'm looking at, guys. And again, that would bring us down to test this top of this falling broadening wedge here. That would line up pretty well with that 6,900, 6,600. Like I said, I'd be looking at the first support at the 6,900. Let's put some fibs on that real quick. Put the Fibonacci retracement on there and put it up to the top. We're doing it from the swing low to the swing high here. And there's actually the 0.618 off this move would be around the 7,050 range. We will put a target there. There's a possibility of a bounce there. But the measured moves, like I said, are these lower ones from 66.45 to 6,900. And remember, on the daily, the measured move off that wedge was the 65.80 range. I do believe if we come down into these ranges, guys, we will get a nice bounce from there. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Let's do our t-shirt winner. We'll pick a random video. Let's do this video here. I'm going to copy the link address, put it up to the random comment picker. Don't forget, all you have to do to enter to win next Sunday's t-shirt contest is to smash the likes, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave a comment down below, and that will get you to enter to win next Sunday's t-shirt. Now, the winner here, let's load the comments and randomly pick a winner. I can't win. I cannot win. Cindy Hardy, you won the t-shirt. You got to get a hold of me within 24 hours. Email me. My email's below in the description. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I am going to leave a Bybit tutorial for anyone interested in trading. Just remember, trading is extremely dangerous, especially on leverage. Don't do high leverage. And I suggest if you are going to practice trading, there is a practice. There's a practice trading thing, blah, blah, blah. I can't even think right now. There is a testnet trading on Bybit you can use with using fake money so you get used to the market first. I highly suggest you do that. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash likes, leave your comments, and let me know what you think of the video. Take it easy.